Hi, in this video we're going to talk about fill formatting in Excel and the Format Painter, which is a really useful tool. So we have here an unformatted document of populations of different countries by year. It's a very unattractive document and we're going to make it look a little easier on the eyes. So if I select this range, let me make this a little taller. First, let me make this wider. I can double click and it makes it the optimal width. I can select this range. I can make it a dark blue. I have different color swatches available to me. I'm going to make it a really dark blue. Make this white. I'm going to bold it. Kind of center it. It's already taking shape. Now, if I were to right click, I can go to Format Cells, and I have a lot more options in there. We're going to focus on this tab today. So you can see in here, you got color swatches again in here. You can go to more colors and define a color with actual RGB code numbers. And you can do the same thing with hue, saturation, and luminance. This is great if you're trying to match a color between two different documents. You just find out what the RGB values are, the red, green, blue values are, and you can match the color precisely to that other document. So then you got standard here, which is just an additional way to look at color swatches. And then on top of that, you can do patterns on top of whatever color you selected. So let me say if I wanted to do yellow lines that are like horizontal, or I mean at a diagonal, you can see they have them down here. I can do dots. Not terribly useful, but it can come in handy. Let me turn that off. And you also have fill effects available to you. Now these can look kind of cheesy, but they can have some value. If I just use the default, you can see that doesn't look that great. It looks kind of unprofessional-ish. However, you can still use this effect if you kind of take a less is more approach to design. So if you use two, let's say, really dark color blues, and then make it like that, that looks much more professional, much nicer. Okay, so we have this, but we have to format the rest of these as well. So the way to go about that, you could right-click on the cell and do all this work again, but actually the fast way to go about it is to use the Format Painter. The way that works is you would click on the cell you want to format from, click Format Painter, and then where you click, that format is copied to. So if I want to do this again, I can click Format Painter, and then select all these guys, and sure enough, I have formatted this header to look pretty nice. Awesome. Now, this Format Painter tool is a little more powerful than it may appear. You actually can format, it can copy not just the formatting of that cell, but the formatting of a range of cells, and copy that pattern forward. So in this example, let's say we wanted every 5th year to be this nice blue, but the years in between to be, let's just say a dark gray. Okay. Now, and I want that to be true over here. I want these to be a dark gray, and I want these to be a dark gray. I could go through the work of selecting all those, or what I could do is select the repeating pattern, which is 4 dark cells and one of these nicely gradiented, or one of these nicely formatted blue cells, click Format Painter, and then select another range. And what it will do is, it will copy that pattern onto the cells that I've painted them to. And I can do this again for the rest of the header, and just paint it all the way to the end. Great. Now the other thing to know, actually I'm going to also paint this over here so that it looks like the years kind of pop right out at you. That's really cool. Okay, the other good thing to know is that a quick key command to get the Format Cells option up, rather than right-clicking and clicking Format Cells, you can just click on the cell and hit Control-1, and you will get this coming up right away for you. Okay, cool. And just as kind of a bonus thing to tell you about in this video, if you right-click on the tabs, you can also color the tabs. So if I wanted to make this a dark blue, it will make the tab a dark blue color. All right, cool. I hope you join us for the next lesson.